Well, we do have jobs coming into to the district. In Livonia in particular, there's jobs that are coming to Livonia from A123 battery systems. And in fact, I'm meeting with those folks tomorrow and going out to see their facility they have right now in Novi. And so that's a really promising new industry and manufacturing base that'll build the employment up in the district. So it's pretty exciting times that we're in right now. And with that comprehensive plan, energy plan that was passed, I know it's helped companies retain or grow an additional up to 1,500 jobs. And I just wondered how you see that that alternative energy industry has made a difference in Michigan.
Yes, and so you're right. The 1,500 jobs that you're talking about are fundamentally jobs that are coming as a part of this first big rush of alternative energy projects come on. Most of that, I think, is going to be around wind. So GE, Vestas, Vestas, Gamesa, and others, what we call original equipment manufacturers in the wind space, are working with our suppliers. And we've been able to, the supply industry in this state, much in your area too, over the next few years we'll be able to count on about $675 million worth of booked business. They'll begin to draw that in. So I think what's going to happen is that 1,500 jobs is going to grow. Now, you know, we lost jobs by the tens of thousands at the auto companies. We're probably going to not gain those jobs back in alternative energy quickly in the tens of thousands, probably going to be hundreds and thousands, but it's going to happen. And then over the years, it's going to really accelerate as we get to solar and we get to biomass. It will be a boon in many ways for this area.
Yeah, and I know even in other parts of Michigan, there's so many things that are happening right now. I know Dow Chemical is working on new roofing shingles that'll generate electricity. And it's very thin. There's building, I believe, in Greenville, they're building the very thin solar cell technology. They're actually exporting, I think, about 80% of it to Europe right now.
80% of all of the Dow products go to Europe. And you've got Unisolar in Greenville too. You've got Hemlock Semiconductor, which makes those very thin slices of the most pure silicon in the world that can be used for the solar cell industry. There's all of that is it's a building testament to Michigan technology and expertise to get this job done in a way that really works well.
Well, I think the foresight that was created by a lot of people that they demonstrated, or rather, to look in the energy technology, the green energy technology, that is putting us in that great position I mentioned earlier, and I think it has a great deal of promise for our whole state, and especially in my district. I mean, there's a lot of things happening with what's happening just to the west of my district in Wixom. That's really exciting news, what's going to happen out there. With right now, I believe there's 3 companies that are coming together, and then beyond that, there's we're going to see more companies partner up at that location.
And the GE, the new GE manufacturing or R&D facility for manufacturing processes, advanced manufacturing processes, not far from there either. That's all going to play well.
Yes, I'm excited about it, and you know, I think, I don't know if there's any other things that you'd like to share of what's happening down the area and what you're working on.
Well, just kind of in general, it's not. I think it all boils down for us to this. We talk in our mission statement and our strategy work that we need to help Michigan be a part of the solution, the national solution for energy independence and energy security, for economic development. And that just doesn't mean building this economic machine that works in Michigan. We think there are a lot of great products being made here that we're going to export to the rest of the globe to help third world countries and other folks who aren't as fortunate as us to find a way to live, you know, economically on an alternative energy economy. And finally, environmental stewardship, environmental sustainability. All these things are going to work together to help us provide a world for our children and our children's children that'll be, we can leave them a legacy that's more than just you know, rising oceans and holes in the ground from having dug up stuff to burn to suit our own purposes. I am so happy that folks are beginning to see the possibilities, the potential of this. and for you for inviting me on to talk about it. I could talk forever.
Well, it's great.
It's really appreciated.
Like I said, I think there's no better spokesman than yourself for that organization that you're involved with. And I know that you probably have a website. I mean, if you want to tell us what that is.
It's real easy. It's www.nextenergy, all one word, .org. That'll work.
Right.
And if people come over on that site, they can look around quite a bit. I think they'll find some really interesting pieces of information.
Right. Well, we have, it is one of the high demand fields that people are with no worker left behind, with folks that have become unemployed from the auto industry and other jobs that they've been misplaced. It's one of the things that we're trying to encourage folks to get into because I think it will pay off in the long run, and I know it's going to be a lot of work for Michigan employees, and we're excited about that possibility and that it's going to make a big difference in Michigan.